Hello, my name is Jamil Evans, and on behalf of the Office of Justice Programs Territories Financial Support Center, I want to welcome you to our video presentation on supplanting. In this video, you will learn why supplanting is an important topic for effective grants management, the difference between supplanting and supplementing, and finally, you will learn some helpful tips on how to avoid supplanting. So why is this topic important? Supplanting may be grounds for suspension or termination of current and future federal funding, recovery of misused federal funds, and/or other remedies available by law. Federal regulations strictly prohibit supplanting as federal funds cannot replace state, local, or agency funds. Instead, federal agencies encourage supplanting, adding funds to existing state and local funds. I want to highlight the difference here between supplanting and supplementing. Supplanting occurs when a grantee deliberately reduces state or local funds allocated for an activity, specifically because federal funds are available or expected to be available to fund that same activity. Supplementing, on the other hand, occurs when federal funds enhance existing state or local funds for program activities. Simply put, supplement means to add to, supplant means to replace. To help illustrate the differences between supplementing and supplanting, let's review the following example. Let's say for fiscal year 2021, the award applicant budgeted local funds to hire 5 new victim services case managers. Later in fiscal year 2021, the applicant was awarded a DOJ grant to hire 6 new case managers. At the end of fiscal year 2021, the award recipient had only hired the 6 new case managers funded under the DOJ grant. The award recipient did not use any of its local funds to hire case managers, but instead reduced its budget for that purpose and reallocated the funds to another purpose. In this scenario, supplanting has occurred because the award recipient used federal funds to replace the local funds budgeted for the same purpose. Supplanting would not have occurred if the award recipient had hired a total of 11 new victim service case managers to supplement its existing staff, using federal funds for 6 case manager positions and local funds for 5 case manager positions. As a result of the supplanting violation, the award recipient is required to repay the amount of federal funds that were used to supplant the local funds. So, what type of measures should you take to avoid supplanting? I want to share a list of 8 helpful tips. First, ensure that all your staff understand the difference between supplementing and supplanting. Separately track files for each grant with individual accounting tracking systems or spreadsheets. Funds should not be lumped into one category labeled grants. However, if funds are allocated for the grant, they should be tracked separately from other grants and from their own general funds. To show a source of the fund and its expenditures, a cost center must be established to distinguish between the federal fund and the state or local fund. Ensure that budget categories such as personnel, equipment, supplies, and so forth are set up for each grant award. Ensure that all expenses and reimbursements are consistently tracked for accuracy. Never use federal funds to pay for existing employees unless the existing position is backfilled with a new hire. Never use federal funds to pay for items or costs that the grantee is already obligated to pay for with state or local funds. Always have supporting documentation. This may include budget sheets, meeting minutes, agency memoranda, notices or orders, and other official documents addressing the reduction in non-federal resources. When in doubt, grantees should review the awarding agency's program regulations and contact their awarding agency. I hope you found this short presentation helpful. We are happy to share our other materials on supplanting, including our guide sheet. For those additional resources, or if you need technical assistance, please visit our website at ojp.gov/TFSC or contact us at ojptfsc@usdoj.gov. If you would like to stay up to date on our videos, click the subscribe button. Thank you for watching.